Meredith here. We are right across the street from George M. Steinbrenner Field at Raymond James Stadium for this week's Mayor on the Move, Golfing with Gator.
Okay.
The true athlete right here,
go.
competitor. Oh, good one. I may swing and miss.
Just keep your head down and look at it. There you go. Straight. Why you don't put the thing over here? Golly.
That's close.
There you go. Get in there.
There we go.
Sounded good.
That's good. We got this. He is Ron Guidry. Ron, everybody knows what you were able to do on the mound, but I don't know. How about the golf course? You a big golfer?
I'm not a good golfer. I'm a steady golfer, but I will shoot when I'm playing often from 80 to 82. That's about generally what I shoot.
Now, you've been playing golf at least once a year that I know of lately, the Yogi Berra tournament in Montclair, New Jersey. Tell me a little bit about it and why you want to be involved in it.
He invited me to go play. I can't tell you when. It's been 30 years, maybe. It was fun. I told him I didn't travel a lot, but he got me to go up. And then I fell in love with the area, with the golf course, and of course with the people. So every year, once he had it, you know, I went. And then when we lost him, we just took it over to keep it going.
Now, we saw you over here taking some swings, and the competitive spirit never leaves because you were not going to get off that tee until you made sure you got it in the right spot out there.
Well, you know, it carries over. You know, it's a hard enough game, but you should be able to hit the ball in that little circle over there. And it took me more shots than I wanted to, but I finally got it.
Let's talk a little bit about your mentality when you were on the mound. How would you describe yourself as a pitcher?
Oh, pretty intense. But then again, I had an intense catcher. If you knew anything about Thurman Munson, he made you better than what you were. He just made you as good as you could be every time you went out. I thank God every time that I talk about him that I had him to pitch to.
What was it about him that just challenged you and really brought out the best in you?
He knew the character of all of the pitchers, not just me, but everybody, because there are some guys that you got to pat on the butt, some guys you got to just get upset, and that way you get the best of them. So he knew if he said something to me that really riled my dander up, I did better.
We talked about this in the past at length, but the strikeout game, you didn't even know that you were close to the record.
Didn't.
Thurman didn't know either.
The story that I tell about it is his wife, Diane, told me a story one time. When he got home later on that night, he had trouble going to sleep because he kept saying he should have had known how many I had because we could have got that record. But I didn't want records. I wanted to win the game more than anything else.
How much do you enjoy working with pitchers, whether it be veterans or guys that are up and coming?
Well, it's still fun. I promised the old man that I'd do it when he first asked me to do it in 1990. He asked me to come be there for him and the organization, to be there for the kids. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do it, but I still enjoy it.
Well, we hope it is a while longer. You talk about Louisiana. There is a little connection with one guy on the current roster, Will Warren. What have you seen from Will Warren so far?
This year, he knows he can do it. Last year, he wasn't quite sure because it's your first time and you don't know. And you're going to be treated rudely, and he was. He didn't pitch like he knows he should. But this year, he started out just daring people to hit the ball. There
was a picture. There have been some unbelievable former players that have been in camp. I look at that picture. I think it was you, Andy Pettit, C.C. Sabathia,
Roger,
Garrett Cole there. How cool is that?
Well, it's a compliment to take pictures with those guys because a lot of those guys I saw come up in the years that I've been coming to spring training, whether they came up in the minor league system or whether they came from somebody else. I got to see a lot of them. So hopefully, you know, it'll continue. I'll just have to find out who has that picture so I can get a copy.
I'll find out for you. All right, are you done or are you going to take a couple more swings?
Oh, I'm done. I did what I was done. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.